Hey everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 2 renovation video speed build. And this is the Pleasant House. Now, you guys, I've been talking about doing the Pleasant House for a while now, probably since I did the first renovation in the series, which I think was the Brandy Broke house. So yeah, it's finally here, and you guys kind of asked me to do this one before I did the Goth house. A lot of you guys said you wanted to see how I would do this. So yeah, here it is. I gave it a complete and utter overhaul. Like, I completely changed it. I gave it 2 new extensions. I gave it a garage that you guys just saw me build. I even gave it a greenhouse, and it looks so different. The upstairs is, well, I should even say the upstairs, like that, everything's different, even the outside of the house. Like, I recently posted a video to Twitter, or not a video, but a picture to Twitter that said, if I didn't tell you guys this is the Pleasant House, would you believe me? So yeah, it's different. I got a little bit of help from a friend of mine. I asked, what ways do you think I could improve this? And Miss Tanya, as she always does, helped me. Big thank you to her. If you don't know her, Miss Griffey is a really good friend of mine that helps me quite often on my videos. Well, not really videos, but just on my builds and stuff, and gives me pointers. But yeah, so this house, it ended up going from, like, I think it was like 70,000 simoleons to like 255,000 simoleons. It was a lot. It's a lot of money. I already have all the Sims moved into it again, the Pleasant family. So I did move them out so that I could package this lot to upload it to Sims File Share. It will be on there, so that link will be in the description below if you guys do want it in your game, if you still play this. I have no idea who still plays The Sims 2 these days. I came across a group of new people who do play, which is awesome, and I've been on my Sims 2 SIMBLR a lot and finding so many other people that play, and it's just such a good feeling to know I'm not alone. I know a lot of people who still have a love for The Sims 2, and I love that, because I've mentioned this in my previous videos. The Sims 2 has always just really had a special place in my heart, so there's that. So I really did go all out with this house. I added new things to it. I completely overhauled it. I went from having 3 bedrooms to 3 bedrooms to having 4 bedrooms now, 4 bathrooms, I think, 4 bathrooms. Yes, 4 bathrooms. It has an exercise room. It's completely changed. Its own office and everything. I really did put a lot of work into this. It took me a little while. It took me a couple of days to do this house. I did say it needs a lot of TLC, and I feel like I put a lot, like the TLC it needed in it. It just turned out really nice. I'm really proud of it. I would so live here, by the way. I gave some, like, different features to it, like little details that matter to how I want to play my game specifically. This family is going to be part of my series that I'm going to have on my, I was about to say channel, that I'm going to have on my SIMBLR. I'm going to do like a story series with Pleasantview. And I kind of talked about this before, but I really want to do a series with this neighborhood, and I have to make sure, I can't even talk. I have to renovate all the houses in the lots before I really play with it. Well, not that I have to, I just want to. I want to make them look the way I would want them to look in my pictures and stuff like that, my screenshots. So I have to make sure things look nice. But so yeah, I can't even talk. I've been doing this for so long, I still can't even talk. But yeah, so I added a lot of details, like I said, that I wanted to add for my gameplay. And one of those details, like, I added a lot of Asian touches to this house because I know that Mary Sue is adopted and she looks like she's Asian, so I thought it would be kind of cool to give some Asian touches to the house, because maybe Mary Sue went and explored her roots and where her biological family was from, and found out some, so it may be something that she's proud of. And I kind of want to include that in my little web story, my web series. with this family. Maybe she has like a house, like a vacation home in I think it's Take Mizu Village, the Asian themed vacation world in Bon Voyage. I kind of imagine maybe maybe she does take frequent vacations there or something like that. Maybe she has family there, things like that. I thought it was kind of cool. So the game has a lot of Asian themed items, and so I kind of took some time to decorate the house in somewhat of that theme, like not fully, just had some little art fixtures and stuff like that. I really do love Asian art. I appreciate mostly all art, but Asian art I think it's really beautiful. And I put one of those really pretty Asian fans. I know there's a proper name for them. And I just think that I think those things are just gorgeous, and I like the ones in this game, the detailing that is in it. The Sims, it's weird, the Sims team did a really good job at a lot of the items that they did. It's obviously not like it is in The Sims 3 or The Sims 4, but it's I really appreciate the artwork in this game, or not really the artwork, but the way the objects are and stuff. A lot of people just can't wrap their head around The Sims 2, they just don't like it, but it's just I appreciate it for what it is, I guess you could say. For when it came out, that was, for its time, it was, epic. It was pretty crazy. It was let's just say it was a big improvement from The Sims 1 to The Sims 2. But yeah. So I'm in the process of I'm changing the dining room area and making the kitchen smaller. I did give them a very grand dining room with lots of tables and stuff like that, a big table, made lots of tables look like it's one big table. I did that because I really could imagine Mary Sue being kind of a perfectionist. I imagine her wanting her house to look like their big happy family, the white picket fence, stuff like that. So I really wanted to give that vibe, and even though maybe they barely ever eat in that room, it's just kind of something that I wanted to have in there, just make it look really beautiful, really grand, things like that. I did end up moving in Herb and Coral, which are Mary Sue's adoptive parents, and there's some reasoning behind that, and I decided to do that because I really thought, because they are getting old, and they are, I'm getting a bit older, and they're, maybe their family is having some trouble with the twins right now, Angela and Lilith, and I thought that, maybe moving in their grandparents will help bring their family together a little bit more, because they are so they seem like they're happy on the surface, but really they're not. And it's a very realistic thing, I feel, with a lot of families, and there's always a lot of different problems. Maybe I'll make Mary Sue an alcoholic or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's something that I can kind of see being really realistic, and moving the grandparents in might help that. And I also pictured Coral. Anyways, Coral. I'm trying to mock I can't even talk. I'm trying to mock The Walking Dead, how people will have that meme about Carl. But yeah, anyways, I don't know if it worked or not, but anyways, I really pictured Coral in my head. I created this whole story when I was just going through different items, and I found some really witchy kind of items. So I imagine that maybe Lilith would be into witchcraft. Now, I was starting to think where would Lilith meet a witch to get into witchcraft, and where would she where would that even come from? And I pictured that maybe since Coral moving into the house, that would really give Lilith she would be close with her grandma. She would be really close with her grandma, because she feels nobody else in the, that she lives with really understands her. Nobody really understands her in general, maybe besides Dirk. So which is her boyfriend, but I kind of just imagine that being a thing. And so because of her grandma maybe being a witch and practicing witchcraft, her grandma, Coral or or Lilith's grandma never really got to like pass that on to Mary Sue, because Mary Sue was always just like a very like serious perfectionist girl that always like wanted to stick to like, you know, she kind of scoffed at her mom at the idea of witchcraft and things like that. She never really believed what her mom would say, and so Coral just never really like taught her about it, never really showed her anything to do with that, kind of just kept her out of it. But yet she, you know, like then Lilith, you know, the twins were born, and she found that Lilith, you know, would be the perfect person to like, she could teach that kind of stuff to. Little did she know that maybe Lilith would be into the dark arts and use it more for nefarious reasons and use it to her advantage than, you know, what Coral had been planning on like teaching it to her for. And then I could kind of picture like Angela, like this is just kind of like the way I might play my game, like, and I wanted your opinion on if you think it's a good idea or not. But if like, you know, Lilith or Angela finds out that she's you know, finds out that what Lilith's up to, and she decides that, you know, she has to learn witchcraft too to combat her sister, so they're both kind of learning witchcraft. I don't know if teens in the game of teens can learn witchcraft. I think they might be able to. I don't know for sure, but that's something I'd have to look into, and kind of like if they do, then that's awesome, because I'll totally get them to learn witchcraft. But yeah, I just kind of pictured that being a thing, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to have them move in, the parents or the older ones. I do have Herb going to be practicing a lot of his gardening and have his own garden and do his own like things like that, and I chose that because I don't know, just kind of something I could really see him. He's an older gentleman, I could kind of really see him being into, and maybe he could like have his own business selling his produce or something like that. I don't know, what are you guys' ideas about it? What are you guys' thoughts about that? Do you think that's a good idea to like why I have the old people live in here? I don't really play with elders also in The Sims, so I kind of like, I wanted to include them because they are Mary Sue's parents. They are kind of like, in a way, kind of necessary to my storyline, but I couldn't really see myself going out of my way to play with that family if they lived alone. Like, I was gonna maybe have them own a pet shop. I was kind of considering that, which isn't completely out of the question either. But yeah, I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of cool. So like, I turned one of the bedrooms into their bedrooms. I gave it like a whole weird look. Like, it's weird, there's a lot of different styles going on in this house. Like, there's the Asian kind of style that I mentioned, and then there's like this country bumpkin kind of style in their bedroom and their bathroom, and then there's like Lilith's like darkness coming, but then there's still like that really suburban feel. It's a mixture of different kinds of styles, but I like doing that. I like including different kinds of styles. Like, the only thing that really stayed the same in this house that didn't like that shape wise didn't change was the main floor bathroom, which is kind of just by like, it's mostly just there for like these, if you see I'm doing the workout room right now, so I kind of picture that's kind of just where they would go and shower and stuff. But there's also like 4 bathrooms in this house. One of them is a Jack and Jill bathroom between Lilith and Angela's room, and then there's the master suite for Mary Sue and Daniel, and then there's the bathroom that's right across from the old folks room. I kind of might turn that into something else though. I might turn that into like maybe where they study their magic or something like that. I might put in one of those little bookcases that you can like, you know, those magic bookcases where it turns and you can get into the room. I might do that. I don't know yet for sure, but maybe that's where they study witchcraft or whatever. Like, that would be like where Coral starts teaching Lilith and stuff. But I have to get the fix. I have to get that no green skin fix, because I think that's really unrealistic, and like that's the one of the more unrealistic things, although it's all kind of unrealistic essentially. But yeah, now I am doing the living room right now, and I wanted to make this look super suburban. I could picture them really having a piano and everything, just to make it look like just super, like, again, like, just well put together. Like, everyone's happy. This is like, you know, this is a happy house, happy home. And in reality, it's like hell kind of deal. I know way too many people that had like grew up with way too many kids that had lives like that, where they had like a really nice house and their family were really well off, but they just had a really shitty home life, I guess. Like their parents had problems and stuff like that. And it always kind of baffled me, like these people have so much money and these people have everything they could desire, yet they're so miserable, and it's really sad. So, kind of wanted to add some reality to it. And like, even though I play The Sims to escape reality, it's nice to bring some reality to the just like to the game. But yeah, I don't know. I have been I've been kind of this video. How am I gonna start this? This video was supposed to go out on Friday, but it went out today because I have been really sick this past weekend. I wasn't feeling too good Thursday night, and then I went to bed. I was supposed to upload this, but I planned to get up in the morning. I went to bed, planned to get up in the morning to work on it and like finish it up and upload it for Friday. But I ended up just being really, really sick on Friday. I slept all day, and I ended up being really sick not really sick, but sick on Saturday as well, not feeling too great. And like I literally mustered up just enough energy to go to the movies with my boyfriend to go see The Predator. Now it was an incredible movie, by the way. It was awesome. But yeah, I have type 1 diabetes, and I have a form of fibromyalgia, and which is a nerve disease or a nerve condition, and it sometimes takes a lot of energy out of me when I have flare-ups. As well as I was dealing with really bad cramps and a really bad headache because of, womanly struggles. That always takes a lot out of me when that time of the month happens. So it all kind of hit me at once, and it really, really sucked. I was in a lot of pain. I was in a lot of pain today and stuff like that. So I've kind of just been like taking it easy and taking care of myself, which isn't a bad thing. I did feel really bad though at the same time, because I feel like I kind of like owe this one to you guys because it has been requested, but I've just been so sick, and it's hard to like focus on myself. It's really hard for me to focus on myself sometimes. Take care of myself, take a minute to like focus on me. I have trouble with that. I always have. It's something I've always kind of struggled with, is like taking care. I've always been one of those people that take care of everybody else or worry about everybody else before I worry about myself. And I've had to learn the hard way that way. And so now I really try to, like, when I need to take a day off or take time to like rest and stuff like that, it's really important for me to do that. And I don't get mad at myself anymore when that happens, whereas I used to. Your body gets run down, and it needs time to, re-energize itself and focus, on getting better. So it's something I had to do this weekend, and yeah, so I really am sorry that I didn't get this video up for you guys on Friday. I did recently hit 1,000 subscribers though, and I am so excited about that, you guys. I do want to ask you guys to ask me some questions, because I want to do a 1,000 subscriber video. Just if you have any questions you want to ask me, just let me know. I plan on doing some other stuff with that, but I do, like, if you guys do want to know anything, I'll do my best to answer it. And it's really surreal. Like, I will go to my channel and see it, and I'll just be like, whoa, like, it doesn't even, it's just a really surreal moment. Something I've been working on for a really long time. I didn't think it, like, it's sort of what the goal, like the milestone goal that I really set for myself when I first started YouTube a few years ago. And I'm really, really proud of myself. I've been working really hard on just attaining that and putting videos out. It's been a long, bumpy road with YouTube, and I'm just really excited that it's like, if I finally did it, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm just really excited to keep going with YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, so I do want to thank you guys though. Like, that's my biggest thing, is I really want to thank you guys for everything that, just all the support that if you've been a viewer for like the past week, or if you've been a viewer since I started this so long ago, or if you've been a viewer for, however long. I just really want you guys to know how happy and how grateful I am to you guys, and how thankful I am, and how much love I have for you guys for that. I've met like two people, like, well, I've met a lot of people through YouTube, we'll just say that. And one of my greatest, like, not like one of my greatest friends that I talk to almost every day, she she, like, I met her because of YouTube. And it's really surreal. It's just really surreal. Like, it's just, I never thought I would make such good friends with some people. I never thought that I would get to collab with so many awesome people that I have collabed with. I never pictured any of this being reality. And, like, I just always saw other people doing it, and I always, like, said, oh, I want to do that one day. And it's weird. It's so weird. I did have a YouTube channel before, but I never really, I deleted it, and I was always embarrassed by it, and I would delete my videos, and I wish I hadn't, because they were pretty cool. They were Sims 2 videos, actually, believe it or not. But yeah, I don't know. I just really, I'm just so excited and so happy, and I'm just so excited for, like, what the future holds for my YouTube channel. So yeah, that was a long tangent. Sorry about that if it got a bit boring, but yeah, so I'm doing herb or herb. It's HERB, so herb. I don't know. I'm doing their place right now, and their room. And I gave it like a country bumpkin kind of feel, and I feel bad because I always do that for older people. I don't know, in my games I always give them like an old, even though like they could possibly love new, like modern, like edgy kind of look. I kind of just pictured them. I do picture this family, like this couple, I guess, to be more of a country bumpkin type of style. But yeah, I really enjoyed making this room. I really love this style. Like, I love building in this style in the game. It's fun. I really want to do like a farm really soon. I want to build a farm from the ground up, and I just think it would be a lot of fun. Just moving in my chair here if you hear that. But yeah, oh, there, I'm doing the greenhouse now. Something I want herb. You have to get, let me know how you guys say it. I want to, like, I'm really excited to get him into gardening. I didn't put any like gardening plots down because I have my own custom harvestables that I use in my game, so I kind of wanted to use that. But I think I already said it, I do have this house on, did I say it or not? I've done this voiceover so many times, but I do have this house on the my Sims file share. I moved the family out, and then I packaged the lot, and I'm gonna have it on the Sims file share. So that link will be in the description below. If you guys still do play The Sims, it's there for you. If you want it in your game, anyways, you basically can just put this on any lot, and you wouldn't even know it's the Pleasantview house. Basically, I think the only thing I really kept the same is like that brown fence that goes all around it. Basically, it's the only thing I kept, and the pool. So like the outside, I guess. But I changed it also, like, quite a bit. But yeah, so I'm coming up to the end of this video, so I guess I'll do a little closing now. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Oh wait, yes, this room. This room, the garage. I kind of made it as a man cave, also somewhere that if Angela wanted to come and practice, or not Angela, Lilith wanted to come and practice her instruments, maybe this is also a place where they can like come and hang out, their friends and stuff, or where Daniel can take his mistresses. But yeah, so I am coming up to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I hope you got through my long and boring voiceover. Not sure when I'll be posting next, whether it's going to be end of this week or by maybe by Friday or next Monday. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video, and thank you for watching. Don't forget that you can download this, as well as check out my Twitter, my Facebook, Instagram, and SIMBLR. Those are all down in below. I think that's all that's below, as well as other playlists. You guys can check out the rest of the playlist of for this renovation series. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be talking to you in my next video. Bye guys!